Hello everyone, welcome to this ByteBuddies mod. Basically, it's a mod focused on gathering world resources to craft your robot. So, how do we get started with this? Well, it's a mod created for ModJam, featuring various ores and different elements. To download it, simply search for ByteBuddies by official Turtle Void. Void has 18,700 users, and all you need to do is go to the Files section, select the mod loader, choose your preferred software, and select the game version you want, okay? For dependencies, you'll need the Turtle Void core library. That's important. With that done, you can play this mod without any issues and enjoy these little robots that will farm resources for you. Alright, how can we get bauxite ore? Or bauxite? Well, there's the normal version and the deep slate version, which might indicate it generates at various depths. But honestly, I've mostly found it at normal heights where you'd typically find copper, okay? Here, for example, it's abundant and completely exposed. We'd find it in caves, of course. I'm telling you, it's pretty common. What I'll do now is try to go deeper to see if we can find this mineral in the deep slate area too. And truthfully, it's definitely not as common, so I'd say from layer 60 and up, we'll easily find this mineral even... Look, we found some here, even around layer 40 and above. But honestly, deeper down in the deep slate area, it seems quite difficult to find. Alright, how do we get bluestone ore? Okay, bluestone ore. Well, in the ByteBuddies mod, this ore definitely appears in the deep slate zone. The truth is, even though there's a stone version, I haven't been able to find a single sample in stone form. So I'd say if you're looking for this ore, go deep underground. It's a pretty rare ore and not that easy to find. It's much rarer than redstone. I'd say it's almost as rare as diamond, or maybe slightly more common than diamond. The good thing is it tends to appear in fairly large veins, at least all the ones I've found or seen. They're quite large veins, so we should be able to get a decent amount. So that's how you get these two ores, bauxite and blue diamond. No, I mean bluestone. So there you have it. Very good. How can we craft a ByteBuddy? Well, basically to start with ByteBuddies in Minecraft, the goal is to make the first one and understand how it initially works. As we can see, crafting requires aluminum plating made from aluminum blocks and ingots which come from bauxite that we already know how to get. Besides this, we'll need a chip made with bluestone dust, which we'll likely get by mining bluestone ore. I'm going to grab a diamond pickaxe and test it out. Let's see, I mine it, and there it is. We get quite a lot, so that's how it's done. There are two types. It can be any type of battery, okay? There are many options, so choose whichever you want. And then the bluestone block, okay? Once we've crafted it, we'll right-click to load it, and right-click again. If we defeat this creature, eh? Well, as you can see, when you hit it, it goes a little crazy, okay? But if for some reason you defeat it, there it is. As you can see, we lose it. Important. Now that it's activated, as you can see, we can right-click on it to view its health, energy, and entire inventory. An interface where we can place components and other items. It even has its own inventory there. We can set him as a worker, like a miner, and equip him with a pickaxe. Okay, if he's a farmer, I'm not sure if we can give him the pickaxe, but yes, we can still equip it. So anyway, later we'll get into the interfaces. Alright, how to craft the docking station and the range. Well, basically we have these two elements, okay? And basically there's the docking station, which is made with aluminum ingots and an advanced battery, which is made this way. You know that aluminum, well, iron plating is made like this, and aluminum plating is made with bauxite, okay? That we need to smelt. And just a bluestone block and a chip, okay? That's it. Well, that's how carbon paste is made. So this element, as you can see, is going to be producing, or well, it has sleep body, reset body, and teleport to dock. Well, you have the ability to control buddies and link a buddy to a dock station, okay? So we can use the range to do that, okay? Theoretically, right click and right click, and now they should be, there it is, it should be bound now. We can put it to sleep, reset its work, or teleport it to the dock. In this case, since it's already next to it, it doesn't do that. Obviously, we would need energy, I think, to give the orders. So there we have it. Alright, so how do we power the docking station in Minecraft with ByteBuddies? basically the ByteBuddies docking station needs power, so we'll need to use a generator, right? We have the generator. Theoretically, there's also a solar panel, solar array. Well, I don't think we can place the solar array. It's just part of the crafting recipe. It's made with 3 solar arrays. We saw the crafting there with the chip and then the solar panels with aluminum ingots and stuff, okay? So we have this first element that's going to be generating about 40 per tick or 44 per tick, roughly. There doesn't seem to be any way to transport energy. Maybe with batteries. I'm going to try it with batteries. 3246. Wow, see? Super slow, huh? Let's see, hold on. Let's go with a stronger one. Maybe with batteries, you could transfer energy from one point to another, right? So I'd basically grab the energy from here, okay? I've already unloaded quite a bit there, about 1,000, 5,000, okay? And now I could put it here, it has 122,000. We put it here and there, it starts feeding, as we see, from the energy. That would be one way to do it. I don't know if putting the element right on top, the energy transfers directly. It looks like it does, okay? If we put it next to it, also, okay. Also, if you see that now I remove it, the energy, in fact, slowly goes down, meaning it's being lost because in the end it's connected, okay? Each action, I don't know if it consumes. No, it's consumed slowly. And then we also have the generator, okay, which is basically from fuel that generates that energy. I understand that energy will be generated in a much more explosive way, okay? As we're seeing, there it is. And at the same time too, well, it'll charge the device much faster, okay? Honestly, the best thing is to use solar panels, okay? The solar panel, of course, I understand that at night it won't produce. Exactly. I'm going to put it at night to see if it keeps producing. Well, no, of course. Maybe we have that problem, right? That at night they don't produce, but well, we have hey there, we have the point. All right, how can we use batteries and recharging? Well, basically each bodysuit's energy in Minecraft is managed with batteries. By the way, I can't find it, it's here, okay? Its energy is managed with batteries. As you see, it shows energy, which it doesn't have, and we basically put it here, okay? Here on the left. As you see, the energy is going down because obviously it's consuming it, okay? So, well, there's 5 tiers, which would be the simple one, okay? Which goes up to 8,000 energy. It's made with copper and stuff. We have the advanced one, which is made with gold. We have a bit more advanced one, doesn't say anything, right? Bio shell, which would be with honey, with bee and stuff. Well, it has more storage, but doesn't transmit more. This one transmits double and has 64,000 storage. We're already talking obsidian and steel plating, where steel is made by smelting carbon alloy, and carbon alloy is made with 2 iron and carbon paste. And then the top tier, okay? So it would be with charged steel plating. An ender pearl, an ender star, well, maybe that's a bit crazy. The charged steel plating is made with charged ingot. The charged ingot comes from charged steel nugget, and the steel nugget, nothing. Wow, interesting, interesting. They don't tell us how to get it. Right, I understand that being charged steel block, I don't really know how to get it. I'm going to try it. Whoa, lightning has to strike a steel block for it to be charged, so we'd have to use a rod, okay? A lightning rod, probably. Well, there were rods here too, but there we have it, okay? That's how you get them. So, yeah, nothing. With this, we get batteries, charge our ByteBuddy, which I don't know where it is. I'm going to make it come, and nothing. There we have it. All right, how do we get charged steel ingots in the ByteBuddies mod? So there's an ore that, well, is charged steel, right? This charged steel appears out of nowhere, has no ore, we don't really know how to get it, and the process is to craft a steel block, meaning 9 steel ingots. The steel ingot, by the way, comes from smelting carbon alloy, and carbon alloy comes from 2 iron and 1 carb. 1 carbon paste, and carbon paste is made like this. Basically, what we need to do is place this on the lightning rod, wait for lightning to strike, okay? And there you see, once lightning strikes, it turns into a charged steel block, right? How much can you get per lightning strike? Well, let's check it out. Let's see. Man, honestly, it's pretty tricky, huh? I don't know exactly where it needs to hit the lightning rod. I put the lightning rod in the center, honestly. Not gonna lie. Let's see. It keeps converting, but up to what point? But if I do this, it converts too. Of course, I don't know if the lightning rod works here. That's already... Look, we see maximum 2 above, and lengthwise. Well, of course, lengthwise is another story. And lengthwise, what? Wow, well, it has a pretty long radius, huh? I'm going to place it a bit... Lengthwise is this, so 1, 2, 3. So maximum it would reach up to 3 diagonally. Does it reach there too? 3 diagonally it reaches 2. Here it doesn't reach any more, right? I mean, it's not like it's some weird shape. No. So the radius would be a 7 by 7, okay? With the lightning rod in the center, 7 by 7 by 3, okay? I don't know if it converts the blocks below too, but I don't think so. There it is. I don't think so. So there you have it, okay? There's no excuse. I've shown you how to get this item, come on, in the most efficient way possible, okay? So there you have it. If you have channeling, I don't even need to tell you. All right, how can we use storage cells? Basically, for a buddy to handle long mining or farming tasks, they need storage cells which expand their inventory. Let's teleport our buddy here. Okay, if we right click, as you can see, we can add a basic storage cell and an advanced one, not just one, okay? I wonder if I can put it down here too. Yes, okay, the advanced one gives it this inventory and the ender link. The cool thing about the ender link, so there's the basic one that gives you 9 slots, 9 additional slots. That's what makes it like this. There's the advanced one that gives you 18 slots, and the ender link gives you 18 slots plus synchronization with the docking station, so you can remotely access its inventory. Okay, if I remove this now, theoretically, if I go to the docking station, I shouldn't be able to access its inventory. Okay, let's see, let's check it out. Of course, I need to store something in the inventory to see it, right? I'll put this on and this, and now right click, teleport. Well, I don't really know how to access it. Maybe I need to place another one, huh? Wait a sec. This is an ender link, right? Maybe I need to craft 2 of them. See, I'll put it here. Well, no, either it doesn't work or I'm not getting it. Anyway, the crafting is this advanced storage chip, okay? And then we have the super chip, which is made with a chip, well, and obsidian. And of course, if the buddy is farming or mining, more slots mean fewer stops for inventory and stuff. Let's see if I put Howler. Does it store it too or not? Let's see. No, I don't really know how it works, honestly. First, to see it, I think we'll have to use it, okay? We'll learn that later on. All right, how can we use floppy disks by color and tier? Well, there are basically 3 types, copper tier, iron tier, and gold tier, okay? It already shows us what each one does, right? But then it also depends on the color. So basically the tiers are copper is tier 1, iron is tier 2, and gold is the best tier. But there are 8 colors, each with a different effect, okay? For example, the dark one reduces the wear on the tool, meaning your tool will last longer and increases its durability or lifespan, okay? Plus 200% lifespan. Also, the blue one gives us a 50% increase in task radius. This one, the cyan, gives us a 25% higher spawn probability. So in an action where there's a chance, there's a probability of spawning a small hologram that performs that task, parallel form. Then we have green, okay, which gives us plus 42.9% efficiency, meaning less energy cost, and minus 30%. So that's super good. Then we have pink, which gives us 50% aura power, meaning it'll be buffing nearby allies with its task. There's purple, which gives us 50% extra primary yield chance. Red overclocks for more power and speed at a higher energy cost. So we'll be spending more energy but getting 50% more speed. And finally, yellow gives us plus 85% byproduct roll chance. And when a task succeeds, you'll roll for a product tied to that task, to the context of. So yeah, these are the floppy disks. Alright, so besides disks, ByteBuddies in Minecraft add mobility and utility upgrades that change how the buddy moves and operates. First up, we have the propeller unit, which enables low flight, increases power consumption, and helps avoid ground pathing. This way, it won't be stepping on, for example, crops, right? The buddy, as it says, we can put it there. I don't know if it changes anything visually. No, I don't see it. Then well, this one's crafted, okay? Then we have the Aqua Motor, right? Which basically lets us swim and operate underwater. Again, it doesn't have no visual. I don't think any of them have visuals, huh? Doesn't look like it, honestly. Doesn't seem so. Okay, let's keep going without the visuals. Then we have the solar array, which recharges the battery with daylight as a supplement, okay? To make the battery last longer, but not as a total replacement. So it's not going to be enough to drain the whole battery, which, well, I mean, I can't remove the power from it. Let's see, I'm going to test it out. Remove the power, add a solar array, and have this thing generate I mean, it's true that it drains slower, right? The energy drains slower, but it's still going to keep using energy, right? So yeah, that's it. Then we have the gyroscopic, well, this one's for crafting. Then we have the gyroscopic stabilizer, which basically reduces knockback and improves the projectile accuracy while slightly reducing fall damage. Then we have the geothermal regulator, which slowly recharges near heat sources like lava, furnaces, and campfires. Then we have the dynamo coil, which converts movement and actions into charge and gives a small boost after tasks. And then the magnetic crescent, which basically auto collects items within a 5-block radius, right? Well, this is in case we make armor and want it to pick up items from farther away. So there you go. There we'd have it without any problem. All right, how do we set up the ByteBuddy as a miner? Okay. Well, basically for automated mining, ByteBuddies define the miner role like this. And basically the buddy, we need to assign it. As you see here, we have the miner. We need a pickaxe. Let's give it a pickaxe. Watch out, it's already moving. Not sure where, but it's already moving. And very good. What a beast, huh? What a beast, huh? It just broke my generator. Yes, sir. Well, but there, as you see, it's already mining. All right? As we see, the durability is breaking down too. The pickaxe seems to break instantly. I don't know if a wooden one will do the same. Let's see indeed. So, things to keep in mind. So don't give it a golden pickaxe, okay? It's like the worst thing you could give it. And, well, it starts mining. So we have automatic mining and area mining. Okay? And without additional configuration, the miner will gather resources near the docking station. All right? So of course, it's important that it has a storage cell because otherwise it's going to fill up the inventory. Okay? First things first. Otherwise, the storage it'll have is literally just 9 slots. And then what we can do is assign it a clipboard, theoretically. First position and second position, for example. Let's see, first position, second position. And then this here, I'll put it right here. And here I click reset job. And now it's going to start mining, theoretically, the 3x3 area I marked for it, right? Instead of what it was doing before. Okay, so there we have it. All right, so you can see it even better. Let's tell it something else now. Let's have it start mining here. First position and second position. And now I stand here, I give Tuku the command, and it goes to mine where I told it to. Got it? Perfect. Okay, so if we give it some discs, we can give it the blue one. Okay, I mean these discs here. We can give it the blue one. We can give it the blue, it gives us more range. We can give it the purple one. Right, the purple one is going to give us more yield. We can give it the green one, which uses less battery, the black one to reduce tool wear. Well, whatever we want, okay? We can put them here on the right without any problem. I think the black one here is pretty great to keep the pickaxe from wearing out. And that's it. There we have it. All right, how do we set up the ByteBuddy farmer? The ByteBuddies farmer role automates farms, okay? Basically, to assign this role, we need to give him a hoe, okay? A hoe. And we're just going to click here on farmer. Okay, there he greets me. Hello, buddy. There he greets me. Let's give him reset shop. As you can see, he now shows up as farmer role. Okay, and now he should be able to start farming theoretically. So obviously I assume he should have seeds, or I should give him seeds somehow. He has 48 health. I don't know if that's right. I don't know why he suddenly has 48 health. It's because of the role. 48, Howler 48, Fighter 48. It's from one of these upgrades, plus 200% max health, 48. Now it's bugged, huh? It might be from one of these upgrades. Let's see, I'm going to try to set a zone that would be... Sorry, it would be from here to here. We'll put it on him directly, but I'm not sure if he's seeing it very well. Let's see. Okay, there we go, right? He picks up the crop and replants it, see? Not sure if he's missing this one, because it's out of range. But yeah, you want to give him a propeller unit, okay? So he can float. Let's see if he's more comfortable now with the propeller unit. So he can float. The blue disc to extend his action range around the docking station. The cayenne disc is also recommended to keep a clone there now and then. Let's put all this on him. Blue disc and solar array. Well, in case we're not in creative, it could be useful. Let's add these two, okay? And I'll grab the clipboard again because I don't really know what area I set for him. There, look. There he goes, slowly doing stuff, but very slowly, huh? He doesn't really like it, eh? He doesn't like that job. Now he's started working. I took away his clipboard and he got to work, man. Well, I don't know if the clipboard is... Look, the clone. Is the clone going to do something or not? Hey, what's up? They're greeting me. I love it when they greet me, you know? Okay, the clone's already disappeared. Let's go. Okay, there he goes working bit by bit. What I don't see is him planting, okay? I mean, I see him replanting, but I don't see him planting, which worries me. But, well, I guess he replants. Now he must be focused on plowing, okay? Like the other guy. In fact, since he's already making several copies here, let's help him out, okay? There it is. Come on, that's it. Everything around the water. Now start planting. Ah, look, he does plant. He planted these seeds. Look, there it is. Perfect. Well, so you can see it works, alright? So yeah, there you have it. Alright, how do we set up a ByteBuddy howler? Well, basically, ByteBuddies include the howler role, right? What this does is, well, we give it to the chest and it'll transfer items from one inventory to another. This role is designed to move resources between storage points when you're already producing materials with miners, farmers, without needing the player. Well, there's not much else. Okay, with the clipboard we'd set a position and stuff, and I think what we do is like grab a chest with items and I right click first position, second position. I put it on the clipboard and theoretically what it should, well, let's restart the start mode storage, teleport, reset shop. Then theoretically, yeah, it should move items from one chest to another. Theoretically, according to the description and all that. Maybe I need to put the clipboard directly on him. Let's see if I put it on him directly. What happens? I access the chest. What are you doing, buddy? Look, he drops what he's carrying in his inventory. He picks up what's here and puts it in that inventory. Well, that's interesting. Though honestly, maybe it'd be more useful in... I mean, I get that buddies will automatically drop items in a chest. But really, how much do you need a buddy just to move items around? Well, I mean, it's not necessarily bad, right? If it's long distances, you set it up and you don't have to do it yourself. It's all automatic. I mean, it's not necessarily bad, really, but there you have it. That's how it works. All right, how do we set up a ByteBuddy to be a fighter? Well, for combat, ByteBuddies can be assigned the fighter role. There we go, fighter. Basically, what we'll do is give him a sword. We click on fighter here. Basically, theoretically, he should follow us. Wait, he's got this one here. Let's see if he follows me. With the sword, I could tell him. Let's see, sword in hand, I can give him orders. Aggressive mode, passive, assist. Right, but he's not following. Maybe the thing is, he shouldn't have a docking station, okay? Now, as we know, he's connected to a docking station. Maybe, if we want him to escort us, he shouldn't have one. Passive, assist me. Assist me, buddy. Theoretically, he should teleport to me. Right, it's just that now I've already set it. But, anyway, as you know, normally if you spawn it there suddenly, what it'll do is teleport to you, okay? In this case, it seems like it's not doing that. I'm going to hit a mob, see if this works. Let's see if he assists me. He should, right? And he's just chilling here. Come on. Aggressive. Zombie. Look, there. He hits the zombie. Okay, I'll set him to passive. That's not very passive of you, is it? And assist. Assist me, buddy. Nothing. He's not coming. I'd have to grab the buddy and start from scratch, okay? Basically. So, for auras, I'd give him the pink one, okay? So he buffs allies, meaning he should follow us around. See, now he's giving me speed. Also, the plating, give him the best weapon armor, okay? Possible. In this case, I don't think he has any. I'd give him the reinforced chest plate, gives him 16 armor. There it is. And we could also give him the gyroscopic stabilizer to reduce the knockback he takes and stuff, okay? Because honestly, the inventory isn't that important here. Or yes, okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the ByteBuddies mod. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Honestly, I found it to be a pretty interesting mod, especially considering it was showcased at Mojam, just like that out of nowhere. I'm going to show you that they actually teleport and follow you, okay? When you spawn them. In fact, they're following me right there, as you can see. So yeah, super cool mod, honestly. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Alright? So yeah, see you in future videos. Ciao, ciao. Alright, how can we improve the armor with plating? Well, let's go here to the ByteBuddy, and basically I understand it goes here, okay? In the upgrade section. So basically I don't know if we can put mini copper plating on it. No, we can put reinforced iron plating, reinforced steel plating, reinforced nether plating, or charged steel plating. How does this work? Basically, iron plating gives us plus 6% armor and minus 5% speed. Steel plating gives us 12, plus 12 armor and minus 15% speed. Nether gives plus 20% armor and minus 25% speed. And then charged steel plating gives us plus 16 armor and plus 5% speed. So this is the one you should go for. Unless you're looking for tons of defense, okay? And well, it's made with charged steel plating, which is made from charged ingots and blocks. The netherite one is made with netherite scraps and netherite, so it's not that expensive either. The steel one's more of the same, not expensive at all, and the iron one isn't either, okay? So there we can see a little bit of the points, the health points they have, okay? And the armor points they have, which is 8 armor points, which effectively equals 16. So yeah, there you have it.